I would now like to go ahead and introduce our faculty, which are renowned people in the industry, and let you know a little bit about them. They will be speakers for today, and they'll be here to help you out understanding about the courses as well. First, we have Mr. Daman Sood, who's a sound department head. He is known as the Amitabh Bachchan of the sound industry and a pioneer in itself. He's engineered scores for films like Veer Zara, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, Gupt, Dil To Pagal Hai, Mohabbatein, and a whole list of more. He's also recorded sound for Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Vastav, and another big list of top films in our industry. He has also won a Technical Excellence Award from RAPA for his public awareness commercial, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara, and was the first in the industry to use automation in music recordings in 1993. Our next speaker will be Mr. Sankalp Meshram, who is the academic head. He's a postgraduate diploma editing from FTII Pune and is working as an editor and filmmaker himself. He's edited a feature film, Kata Don Ganpat Rohanchi, in 1997, which is a Marathi film, which has won the state award for the best film. He's got national awards for best editing in the year 2001 for the film Lokapriya, and wrote and directed Chutkan Ki Mahabharat, which got national award in 2005. His documentary film, Lasya Kavya, The World of Alamarel Wali, won national award for art and culture in 2012.
Okay, so just to avoid the confusion, he is Daman Sood, I am Sankar. So he is the Amitabh Bachchan of the audio world, audio industry. I will be talking about the courses that we are offering a little later. What I want to talk to you about before that is the philosophy that controls our mode and method of conducting film courses, the overall idea behind how we design our courses, and it's obviously, it's obvious that our design and our philosophy is of good enough quality for it to be accredited by an international university. And let me tell you, getting an accreditation from Westminster is not easy at all, because they pride themselves on being one of the most excellence-based universities in the world. Their College of Media Arts and Design in London is one of the most popular and what you can say, difficult to get admission into kind of institution where they run the film courses. So we've more or less, I think, passed a pretty difficult test when they did approve of our courses and gave us an accreditation. The idea or the philosophy which governs our film teaching is that you cannot separate the mind from the hand, which cannot be separated from the leg. The activity of filmmaking is a holistic activity. Therefore, a cameraman must understand sound, a cameraman must understand editing, and a cameraman must understand, beyond anything else, direction. Same true for an audio engineer or a sound recordist, as they were called earlier. He needs to understand the visual structure of the film. He needs to understand the editing patterns and editing, I would say, strategies that are being employed by the editor. And he too must understand directorially what is being aimed at. Same true for an editor. Editors especially actually work very closely with directors, but they don't seem to share generally the problems of a cameraman or a sound recordist. So generally you'll find editors keep complaining about the material they have received, etc., without really understanding what went into acquiring the material. So you need, first of all, in order to build like a set of excellent technicians, you need to train them in all the disciplines that involve filmmaking. You need to give them a holistic idea about filmmaking while giving them specialized knowledge, technical knowledge in their own field. The unique nature of our course is that we have never left sight of the holistic nature of these courses. And therefore, there is a lot of crosstalk. There's a lot of cross synergy between all these various streams, which actually build you or create you into a well-rounded film person. The other important consideration is a question of aesthetic standards, a question of aesthetic taste. You see, I can, if I were to teach you music, I can take a keyboard and I can say, oh, you know, these are the chords, these are the notes, now do whatever you want. Which means I am just teaching you the basic craft, but I am not teaching you how to compose. And more importantly, what would be called a good composition? That idea of what is good, what is aesthetically appealing, what is aesthetically appropriate, is actually a question which very few people tackle, because mostly film courses are built around teaching you craft. This is a camera, here's how you take shots, this is how you take a focus, this is how you set aperture, etc., all technical. This is a microphone, this is how you record sound, this is how you record sound without distortion, etc. All of it is very technical. How will you know that what you are doing is also of some value, for which you need an aesthetic orientation? You need an idea about what constitutes good art versus mediocre art. And that brings me to the most important philosophical position from where we start, which is that we treat cinema as an art form. We'd much rather train you and at least leave you, when you leave the gates of the institute, with a high standard of what is the art of cinema. Then what you choose to do in your life is your call. But at least we wouldn't be accused of not having told you.